So as you guys saw in the last video, I finally made the switch over to Ryzen. I've been taking the last few days to kind of, configure the system the way I like it. I had to like reinstall Windows and of course overclock everything. So that's kind of what I've been doing. Today I'm actually going to show you how this thing performs. So I ran a few benchmarks, some of them productivity based, others in gaming. And we're just gonna see, basically how this stacks up against my old system, which was running a 4790K and a GTX 1070. Now just a quick recap, I am running a Ryzen 7 1700, 16 gigabytes of RAM, a GTX 1070, 650 watt power supply. I've got two SSDs that are 240 gigabytes, one for my OS, the other for a scratch disk for my video editing, and I've got a 2 terabyte drive for my games. I got my CPU running at 3.9 gigahertz at 1.375 volts. And also the RAM that I bought, I was actually able to get that to run out of the box. The XMP profile runs at 2933 megahertz. I think the timing out of the box is like 15, 17, 17 something. And it runs at 16, 17, 17, whatever. But it actually works out of the box, so I had no issues. And I was actually able to overclock it beyond that. This is Hynix MDI RAM, by the way. I was actually able to get it all the way up to 3200 at the same cast latency. So that's nice. I was able to get a nice little extra bump out of it. And for 120 bucks, I can't really complain, because I'm looking at like RAM prices now after the sale is over, and it's just ridiculous. But anyways, the GTX 1070 that I'm running is overclocked as well. I've got, I think, plus 25 on the core offset, and then plus 750 on the memory. But that's not new. I've had that GPU for a while. But anyways, I went ahead and ran a few benchmarks, some productivity, some gaming, since I'm going to be doing a little bit of both. So let me show you how this thing performs. It looks like overall I am losing a little bit of average frame rates going from the 4790K to the Ryzen 7 1700, but some of the frame times are looking a little bit better on the Ryzen 7 1700 system. I can tell you that just playing both, just based off of actual player experience, what you can actually feel, I honestly couldn't tell the difference between them. I don't think there's enough difference for it to really affect your gameplay one way or the other. But I will say the bump in productivity for me is worth it. The multi-threaded workloads obviously favor the Ryzen 7 1700. So that's nice for me, again, who is doing video editing. I am going to be doing some streaming as well. I couldn't really think of a good benchmark to show the difference there, but I will say that just from doing some testing, I will say that, if I'm trying like Battlefield 1 and I'm using my CPU for encoding, I pretty much cannot put that farther than the very fast preset, and even then it's like 90 to 100% CPU usage, so it doesn't really work. Whereas in this case with the Ryzen 7 1700, I can maybe go the next step to the faster preset or even fast and be just fine. So it gives you a little bit more wiggle room and maybe helps you set the preset just, maybe 1 or 2 steps higher than what is available with the 4790K. So for video editing, for streaming, it's definitely better. For gaming, You sacrifice a little bit, but not enough to make a difference in your actual experience. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this system. I'm going to continue using it, but let me know what you guys think about the performance of this system below compared to what I was using before. Like this video if you guys like this type of content. I'm out of here. See you.